Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. For the first time ever here in Rainmaker's history, on the Bob, we're actually going to sell somebody. We're going to sell people. Actually, that's what we do every day at the Rainmakers, Bob. We sell people. Every day, we sell persons to other people in order to create strategic relationships. And what we're going to do for Bob today is we're going to talk about what Bob brings to really your search for employment, your transition search, right?
Right.
Yeah, and so you've been liberated, right?
Very much so.
And Bob Clayton, he's got his business card here, and on your business card, you've got confidence, persistence, and relationships. Talk to me about what that means.
Okay, actually, it's CPR.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I come into the business with a long history of sales experience in a very difficult field.
Uh-huh.
And that has given me the confidence to be able to talk to just about anyone, regardless of technicality, whether it's a technical business or it's something that I need to really simplify to get down to a basic group if I'm giving a group sale.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at this your resume. I mean, and I'm just tickled. Psychiatric sales specialist, sales representative for Sandoz. What'd you do there at Novartis?
Yes, Sandoz Novartis. It's Sandoz was the original company, merged with Ciba-Geigy years ago to become Novartis. In the psychiatric sales field, I sold a drug called Clozaril.
Okay.
It was a very toxic drug. The doctors used to say it either cure you or kill you.
Wow.
And
that's a tough sales channel.
It was a tough sale. It was a tough sale. So you had to be able to build a relationship with the physicians, with the social workers, with the psychologists, with the entire staff. And this is a skill that I can transfer from, again, pharmaceuticals. I could do it to computer sales. I could do it to whatever you choose.
So you've been in this background of really, I mean, a pretty niche play from for pharmaceuticals. You've been in pharma for a long time, right? But to do pharma as long as you have, I mean, you're talking about getting through the upper echelon of the sales channel. I mean, because those are sought after sales jobs, right? I mean, we all have a friend working in pharma that we felt didn't work that often because they were doing really well, right?
I mean, it would work long and hard.
I know, and I'm saying that for you to be in this industry for 30 years, you had to get that done, right?
Yes.
So, but I mean, passionate, highly effective. You got a public speaking background. I mean, what would you say is the one thing? What are you looking for? I mean, with this kind of resume, you should be able to demand your ideal situation. What does your ideal situation look like?
I'm looking for a job where I can take my skills as a people developer.
Okay.
Where I can build a relationship, where I can start to build a foundation for long-term, constant, and improving product sales.
Okay. Now, I mean, have you been a guy that's been the numbers guy? Have you been a guy that's been, I mean, what would you say is your selling system look like?
When I get in front of a customer, I'm conversational, so I can find out exactly what is underneath the question, so we can get to the true answer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to develop rapport with that individual so I can ask the question, what else do you need to know to be comfortable enough to purchase my product, to use my product, to prescribe my drug?
So let's talk about the real deal here. Why are you not acting yet? Where do we really need to go in order to make this relationship happen, right? For dollars to change hands.
Dollars and cents. What's the bottom line? What do I need to tell you? What do you need to know? And let's get an answer. If I don't know it, I will find it, and I'll find it on your time schedule, not mine.
Is there a particular industry that you want to be in? I mean, is like, where would your ideal space be? Would it be back in pharma? Would it be in, where do you think it'd be?
Pharma is a little bit on the edge. I would only take pharma if it was a psychiatric specialty sale.
Okay.
But I would take a job that requires some technical knowledge, technical expertise. I was the computer go-to guy in our sales district.
Sure.
I was on a couple national committees to evaluate new software, new hardware as it came out.
Mm-hmm. Do you still have this database of these doctors? Is that something you could go back and leverage? So if somebody's out there and they're thinking about, man, there's an asset, I've got a product that would be great for that channel, could be used in a different way, they could pursue you as a relationship. Does that make sense?
I do have that database. It's written down. When I was displaced, of course, all my records were displaced with me. They went back. But because I called on most of my customers for 30 years plus.
Yeah. You know how to get a hold of them.
I can get a hold of
You
it.
could leverage that if you had to.
I can leverage it.
30-year database, 30 years of sales training. Here's an asset that we need to figure out how to leverage in order to get another small business should be able to go to the next level. Bob Clayton, you've been buzzed.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.